Is the tube a go? Hola, Anita. Friday rimming, lived up and checked. Let's fucking go, Anita. Who's first? I hope you're doing well. Hopefully your Friday treated you well. Cat, wait. Oh, look at that. That's a cute one. Okay, we can definitely add that. Kato, wait. Done and done. Lakes first? Okay, noted. Lakes first. That email? Yeah, it's very cute. Hopefully y'all had a good Friday. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome on in. This is Rim World with Rim Connect. Rim Connect only works over on Twitch, so unfortunately, it is an extension that allows people to do the thing. Repo is pretty fun. I'm looking forward to Sunday. By the way, Elk, whenever you want to play, let's say you're like, oh, okay, I'm staying in tonight. I feel like getting shot in the face by a blind dude in the middle of a hallway while I'm holding a vase. You let me know, and I will make a group. Whenever you want a repo, you let me know, and I will marshal the troops. Hello, Brady. It's a lot of fun. One thing I hope you took away, and this is the thing that I tend to talk to about the most between all this specific. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of whimsy to repo that Lethal Company doesn't have. Lethal Company is just a meme game, right? It was made as a demo that just happened to be an insane success worth multi-millions. I'm happy for that person, but this game seems to have a little bit more refinement to the environment it creates. Obviously, the items taking damage is probably the biggest worry. The bomb being the second worry. Ray, Beta dropped the bomb on us, so we got the big nuke mod, and Beta just dropped the nuke right on our cart and destroyed everything. Beta catch drops nuke. I can't believe Beta would do that to us instantly. And so it lets you down as usual. I will help. Ray, did you see your 7-2 email? Not Furby. So they hit me in the back and the head. No, I didn't. I did try to hit you back in the head 3 times before that, and I just kept missing. I didn't miss that last time, though, did I? No, I did not. Oh, it didn't show up. Why is that? I added it. Every time we found one, we didn't have enough money to finish the mission somehow. It's weird. It's weird how that turns out, Freddy. You think the nuke mod is bugged? I think so too. Congrats on the new horse. Thank you. The new horse is very nice. I like it. It's very unique. You see it? I don't see cat scream. But yeah, whenever you're feeling some whimsy in your life, Elk, it'll be fun on Sunday as well for sure. Is T joining us for Repo? I don't know if he owns the game. I can only imagine what it's gonna be like on Sunday. Is that cat scream or cat's cream? You know the answer. It's Beta. Here's as far as you know. Okay. I believe it's cat's Kareem. Actually, Franco, if I need to correct you there. Cat's Kareem. Yep. It's because of rimming. You're here to rim? Wolfie, I'm very upset with you. I looked up how to make cannolis. Very easy. But as it turns out, I need to let into my house. I need to bring into the abode of _9 and 333 a cannoli form, because apparently you need a steel tube to wrap the dough around so that way it takes the shape of a cannoli. I'm very upset. These are $10 I'll never get back. These are fucking Wolfie. These are $10 I'm gonna use once. Unless the meme comes up again. They sell the shells here. Do they really? I've never seen them, but I've never actually looked. So there is that. Use the tutor. I mean, technically, no. I don't know. I don't know the state of this kind of metal. This is organ metal, not cannoli metal. So it's hard to say. But that would be an interesting way of doing it. I have the technology to split it into several things. But then would my long tooth be a short tooth always because the tube is about halfway? I don't think it's the cleanest metal, or at the very least, not food safe grade. Yeah, I've never seen the shells actually. I'll look for them, But Nova Scotia, not exactly the hotbed of cannolis in the world, apparently. Then you can toot while Would that make them better or worse? I don't know, Zabes. Beta, is your remote unlisted? I don't see it before, but I do now that I enabled unlisted. There you go. I still don't see it. Beta is hoarding the cat scream to himself. So I made the mistake of watching the Larian plus High Rollers D&D one-shot, and the Easter eggs of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 makes you want to play that again. Didn't you just play 1 and 2, Ash? I mean, it's fine if you enjoyed them, but... those are certainly words. Fair. So again, when I got rated by that one person with like a couple hundred people, I went and I watched their VODs, their live streams a little bit, and one of the things we'll try with the next colony, I think, is no pausing allowed. No pausing allowed. We don't pause the game. We have to react and do things as it happens, or people fucking die. I think the colony is gonna last about a week. It's probably gonna last 1 or 2 streams before it all goes to shit. But that's something maybe you can try to mix it up a little bit. Alright. 1x speed is viable. 0.3 times 3 times speed. That's hard. No, I can imagine 3 times speed. It's just insane. Is your favorite 14 character? Is it really? Where? Where? I don't see it. I don't see hardly anywhere. You have to wait for it to get approved. Yep, that's more than likely the issue. Load game. Token bunk name. Oh Jesus, that's a link. Ishtola. I mean, here's the thing. I don't dislike Ishtola. I wouldn't be sad if she went away. Why is she a cat warlock? She's not a cat warlock. What the fuck? She's a black mage. I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset. The people over at Magic, the Gathering, or whatever the fuck, not know how to what our classes are. Now I am upset. I went from not being upset to being upset. Because they probably don't want to add more creature types. Well, Warlock is probably the best blasting class in 5e. Infinite spells. Yeah, you know what they're not though? A black mage. A thaumaturge. What's going on, Shido? She is a sorceress? I mean, you know what a sorceress isn't? A fucking warlock. When I think warlock, I think undead, demons, summoning, that sort of thing. They don't have those in 5e? Well, then 5e needs to get on it, doesn't it? Pathfinder has Thaumaturge, but it's not even the same thing. Who casts Fireball? In 14, she is listed as... I mean, she does heal, right? She does have Holy... for part of the game. So what do you mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I played a warlock in Baldur's Gate 3 with you. Did you? I thought you were a bard. How many demons did I summon? 1, and you banged her. I think you did. You made little demon babies with her. Bard 2, warlock 10. Yeah, see, there you go. Thank you, Franco. Franco remembers. That didn't happen? No? But isn't... Okay. Well, I mean, wasn't Demon Chick the one that you sold your soul to or whatever? Made a pact with? Thank you for the Star Rail help, Ray. I also didn't realize that was a thing. There you go. Solo clearly did not play the same game as you played. Speaking of playing a game that I'm not playing, if you want to go watch some first Berserker action, you should go follow Snoopy. What happened to the last call? It's still there. So we haven't loaded it yet, Snoopy. We're still there. You're still there. You might have died. I'm not sure. I think you're still alive. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves over at Snoopy's. Ah! Cowie, go back to playing Xenoblade. Thank you for the shout out. Go follow You're in Pain. I mean, the exercise does that. Exercise does that, Snoopy. You gotta ease into it. You gotta ease into it little by little. Small weights and then big weights. Work your way up. Eat that protein. Do the cardio. But good on you for getting out there. But yeah, make sure you drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water, eat some more protein, and it'll help with the pain. And also medication, copious amounts. I'm kidding. As your doctor prescribes. Tylenol as you can. She's too quick. She uses the tab trick, which I haven't mastered because I hit my caps lock instead of tab. Because my fingers are dumb. But yeah, go follow Snoopy. Streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Currently doing some of that first Berserker action. Did some Duolingo. Something about a teacher and a fork and an outlet. Learning Japanese. There you go. Learn that Nihongo. See, Hexblade, Paladin, but cooler. Interesting. I like Paladins. See, Lexiso is a knight, even though he's both a dark knight and a paladin. He's a very complicated individual. Yeah, it says the same colony. Wait, what the fuck is that? Who just... That was a sound to load into. You went forking outlet? Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, you're right there, Snoopy. You have some bandages. What happened to your butt? What's wrong with you, Snoopy? Oh, you have cataracts in both eyes. But you're happy otherwise. It's time for a long session of rimming. Always is, Ali. That's what Fridays are for. We're here to rim it out. Oh, we're still in the snow. I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. There's actually two. You can remove those if you like. If you have the points, it's called a Healer Mech Serum. That'll remove the cataracts from your eyeballs. And you'll be able to see. You forgot the poem? I was too busy yelling. As is tradition. Who needs skill trainer intellect? Let's see, go through the list here. Who has strong... Ooh. Bowmage is already at an 18 for intellect and society. That's pretty good. And Geo already at an 18 as well. Ashley at an 18. We got some smart folks. Alright, we can give it to Silver Talon. See, would you rather have cataracts in both eyes or cat warlocks in... Well, if that's the cat warlock in particular, buddy, in that card, then I would like the cat warlocks, please. She can yell at me all the time, always. Like she does anyway. This is a skill trainer for cooking. Hola, Finny. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. There's a follow button for Finnegan's Island right there. Streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. Doing some Final Fantasy IX first time playthrough. If that's something that interests you, there's a follow button. Go follow Finny. You enjoy yourselves. Making that progress. Got Aiko today. Stupidly powerful character. Once you get Aiko, it's just... Oh, I got those there. Interesting. What am I learning? Multi-analyzer. Huh. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. My name is Soulscan. We're playing some RimWorld. We do this every Friday. RimWorld with RimConnect. RimConnect is an extension that allows you to add things into my game. On the bottom right-hand corner, if you've allowed it already, the extension is right there. It's bouncing right now because there's a poll going. If you don't have extensions enabled, there's a purple button there on the video player itself that you can activate by hovering over that side. Click on it, add RimConnect. You'll earn silver through it. That silver can be used to add things directly into my video game. And then I have one rule. I don't have to like what you send me, but I will try my best to work with what you send me. I'm not just going to throw it away. I like the cheese that summons a wolf, that summons a giant rock man, that punches the enemies into the sky. Team Ragusel. Aiko is ridiculous. Genuinely powerful. Like once she, my group tends to be Kina, Aiko, and anybody but Zidane. Please, Jesus, anybody other than Zidane. Can the giant rock dude punch Zidane into space, please? Hola, Max. Welcome on in. Wait, are we talking about Yoshito's magic card or her D&D character? Maybe. Alright, so we have ID anti-grain warheads. We need to install these. We can put these here. Bill, come on in. We're vibing to the music here in RimWorld. We'll be doing the balloning here in about 44 minutes. Got a ways to go before we do that. But this is the most recent DLC that came out. It's called Anomaly. You'll never guess what what we engage with. Anomalies. We're learning about the anomalies of the world. We have a flesh beast, I believe, as well as a revenant. The revenant was gifted to us by one Maximilian Powell. And so we're doing our best to try and learn about them. I can... But no, betting hasn't started yet. Betting hasn't started. Betting is still going to be a hot minute away. No gamba just yet. Me and the club vibing to Pink Pony. As one does. I like how hard Zidane can hit things and steal shit, but goddamn, he's just annoying. But I mean, he does have a good kit, unfortunately. And once you get him, like if you do go through the process of getting him the really good shit, it's annoying how good he is. I just don't like him. All right, so we're handing out skills. Cooking. Who's good at cooking but doesn't have high cooking skill? Whomst? We did have some deaths last week. Hey, Ashley's in the hospital. Never mind. I can't get Ashley to go out there and learn how to cook more. Kailasa's doing well, but not cooking. Rosa can cook. Let's fucking go, Rosa. All right. Yeah, so I need to clean up the colony. The value of the colony is currently inflated because of all the stuff that gets sent to me, and that's fine. That's something we have to take care of, something we have to do. How cold is it in here? It is 20 C in here. It is nice and warm for my aminals. Stormer, since you're becoming the latest and greatest 14 streamer, can you buy a side house in Vegas that I can still dibs on for FanFest? No. I'm sorry, Varsity. No. I don't want to own anything in the States because they'll just charge me even more than what I have to pay for it because... Man, there was a flat out slaughter out here. Sim, eat that meat. Consume the long spike. Antonio. Devour. I forgot that we actually had a flesh attack last week, so that sucks. Is this thing escaping? How come it's not... Did it die? Oh, it's dead. Huh. Congrats on the flash your ass mount. Thank you. I flash my ass as often as I possibly can. What color would you like? Oh, the Asm color. Those Panthers, man? Yeah, also, I mean, look, Max. It'll be okay. That's just RimWorld, baby. It happens like that. I've been killed by the dumbest shit ever in this game. I remember one time somebody sent me a thing that makes all animals KOS, and I thought it would only be like the other animals that were attacking. So I thought I accidentally set it on loose, and they came through.
Unreal for Real gifted a tier 1 sub to Cross Optics.
And killed everything. Every single animal on the map, aggroed. Am I still in this colony even? I think you got eaten, Nieta. Let's see. Ray, Snake, Fist of Snake, Husbando, Max, Azum, Antonio Zagul, Don, Krister, Varsity, Ruri, Shnubi, Varsity, Mycene. Mycene's being turned into a ghoul actively. Bomage, Zeris, Geo, Ashley, Beta, Silver Talent, Kailasa, Rosa, Corey, Iggy, Arxane, Max, Medic, Shax, Tenek, Cub, Zera, Duke, Sim, Dark Smack. Yeah, you're not in here. You got eaten. Someone's died by punching chem fuel before. It's true. I did happen to punch some chem fuel and it exploded. It shouldn't explode from a punch from a human fist. That's all I'm saying. Unreal, thank you very much for that gift sub. I will roll the wheel for you here. Spin the wheel. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. It is neck to neck here if you would like to vote for something, Unreal. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it lands on the bean or not, like you desire. Landed on balls. More balls for next week. So just opened up a shell company called, I don't know, Bald is Beautiful Inc. Have this fake company purchase real estate. You know what, Varsity? When I get the money for it, sure. Absolutely. What do you mean a raid from Wobarg? Oh, chat sent me a raid. Thanks, chat. Alright, let's see. Is this the end of the colony? Here's the thing. The raids in this game are determined by the wealth of your colony. The more expensive your colony, the more likely you are to get attacked. They're attacking immediately. What a bunch of dumb bitches. Look at them. They're stuck behind the wall. I have to deal with that, though, because they're going to break through my walls. Are they attacking from multiple angles? No, it's just from this angle. Wake the fuck up. Zera? No, Zera. Let Zera rest. I am full of katsu and sushi and will likely pass out. You know what? I'm happy for that. I'm happy for you for that, Zera. Please enjoy that. Cannoli, see, damn it, no bean, Unreal. It's okay. One day we'll land on spicy bean and I will taste the spice again. See, I wouldn't laugh yet. They can break the wall. They're gonna break through the walls. I need to figure out how to quell this. Because they're gonna break through at some point. I just don't know how. Obviously, I can't laser them because that would take out part of my thing. So I need to bring everybody up here. Wolfie to the front. Cowie, you're in the hospital. Why are you in the hospital? Oh, I mean, do you have legs? Yeah, you got legs. Oh, you're being operated on. Are you still in the hospital? I can't believe Cowie's sleeping through this raid. Bow mage right here. We'll have to put our melee on standby off to the side. And our people with guns right there. Xeris, minigun brigade right here. Geo is sleeping. Sorry, Geo, I gotta wake you up. Beta, Ashley's in the hospital. Silver's got a rifle right there. We're gonna let them tunnel through here. Kailasa. Rosa is a pacifist, I believe. Corey has a minigun. We are gonna shred. My Christmas tree's gonna get destroyed. I'm so sorry about that. Arxane can bonk, so we'll put you there. Max is in the hospital. Medic can shoot bitches, so she's gonna shoot bitches in the front row. Shex has a hat, but I don't want to bring him just yet because he'll probably get blasted there. Tenek from back there. Zera doesn't have anything. Cub doesn't have anything. Duke has a minigun. Let's fucking go, Duke. Time to start blasting. Simric's a ghoul. You're melee. Dark Smack has nothing. Ray has a bonk and a joint. Alright. Fist of Snake, you can definitely come up in here. Let my sword call them call them your name. Sir, I provided helpful items for you. Did you? Okay, I'll have to look here shortly. I appreciate it, Varsity. My solo is immune to your excitement. No, I'm sorry. I'm just going through a lot. There's a lot of stuff going through. Ender is telling me right now that he might be moving to Denver by the end of the year. You know, that's very nice. I'm glad you'll have somebody there in person, as that's much closer than, 3 miles upstate. So that's really good. I'm happy for you. Hopefully it actually happens, though. That's the problem with having friends living so far apart, Asm, is that it's very easy when you have that great distance between you for a friendship like that to ender. And Franco loaded up the tomato preemptively. High five, thank you. Hopefully, he says he should know around September. Okay, that'd be very good. I hope so. You hear the tone? Franco knows. Antonio the Ghoul, let's go. Dominio, I fucking knew that was gonna Like, I don't pretend to not give you a tell from miles away. Don has nothing. That's fine. He's a Mechanitor. No, Krister, you're not bringing your Doomsday device. Varsity has nothing. Literally nothing. The hero of our campaign. Con nada. Ruri is a pacifist. Schnooby has a Doomsday rocket device. I'm not putting her into fight. Second Varsity has a Doomsday rocket device. That's something at least. My scene is being turned into a ghoul. Trainer Shiro, you are a dirt mole. That's not like an insult. That's literally the race of your character. You're a fast learner, you're nimble, and you're cannibal, just like real life. You grew up as a vengeful child, and now you're an archer. You'll be very good at combat. Both of them, pick when you want. You'll be very good at mining, cooking, and plants. Welcome aboard. I hope you didn't land out here, because a lot of our shit lands out here, so... Best of luck. Alright, let's see. Skill Trainer Intellect, thank you, Medic, for that. We'll give that one to you here. After combat, though, because right now it'd be a little spicy. That's from last week, including Kimiko's ID anti-grain warheads. Love those, already being dispensed. Thank you for the 7 regular horses, Brady. Thank you, Shooter, for the good colonists, and thank you for the 5 Panthers Max. I hope the Panthers get over here and are angered by the dudes and they attack. God, I hope not. What's wrong with the little cannibalism? Oh no, somebody's gonna land out here. Wait, these dumb bitches are bouncing their grenades off my walls and landing right there. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Keep bouncing grenades off the walls. I don't know why there's a wild turkey out here. But we have a home alone as Ray. Your miniguns? Yeah, let's hope they don't pick them up and start shooting us. Oh, okay. They unfortunately have an entrance way now into here. Alright, that's not good. Okay, alright, they're gonna come through here. We're gonna open up these doors as soon as we have more of our melee here and just wail on these dudes right here. Unfortunately, they have Molotovs and grenades. Man, we do not have our people nearby. Varsity plays the harp. People are dying. Varsity keeps playing the harp. They're turkey smarter than they are. Seriously, though. They're gonna try to break in through over here as well. They have doomsday rocket devices, by the way. The turkey is fucking up your door. I see the stupid fucking turkey right there. It's a turkey of war, Brady. Medic Angel, the grizzly bear is coming on over. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, medic. You can stay there. Kailasa, fuck up that dude with the grenades. You fuck up the dude with the Molotovs. Medic, you shoot the turkey. No, right there. Oh, that turkey's fucking dead. Geometry, I need you to get back in here. I need you to not be out there fighting 5v1ing people. Okay, Ray in her bedroom smoking a joint. Well, no, Ray sat in Beta's bedroom smoking a joint. Beautiful. Brady, would you play 2 Turkeys of War in Pathfinder with me? Asks Max. Versus providing bard support. Are they real? They're like able to see. Thank you for the tacos, Mitori. Tori, I appreciate it. Persona Zeus Hammer for Mitori. Charge Lance for Mitori. A minigun from Shiro. Varsity with thank you for the knives. We're gonna cut a bitch. We're gonna cut a bitch for sure. What if your turkeys touched, Max? Oh my god. Gobble gobble. Alright, more people are coming in here. Iggy just showed up. Kailasa, I need you to not hold that door open. Alright. Wait, where'd this dude come in from? There's literally a dude right here. Wolfie, what are you doing just standing there? Go fight Ben. Alright, this is a beefy raid, by the way. It's a dangerous raid. I don't think anybody else came from anywhere else. Okay. Why are Max's Panthers? No, those are Max's Capybaras? No. That's all right, don't worry about it. Kailasa, don't hold the door, please. Geometry, I need you both inside. Oh shit! Somebody just got dropped. Oh, I want you to. I would like to point out that under here were a bunch of their raiders, and this dude right here is just launching rockets. What's he got for gear? He's got flak pants and a toque. That's a beanie for non-Canadians. I'm sure it's fine. Let's see what happens. Kailasa got out of the way. Geo, that's you right there. You're down. No, you're not down. You're not down yet. Fool of a toque. Okay, the rivals healers are sharing the same brain cell again. Narshe, Brady. Shit, never mind, you're down. Never mind. You're down. Alright, you know what? Easy raid, honestly. Please rescue Geometry. Good job, Kailasa. Alright, everybody, as you were. Good start to stream, by the way. That's RimWorld. I mean, it do be a little hectic sometimes. But yeah, so going forward for the next colony, we're gonna do a no pause run, no pausing ever. I have to train my thumb to not pause the game, and we just gotta deal with it in real time. But yeah, that's really good news. Hopefully he finds out sooner than September. What's going on, Master Gamer? Welcome on in, dude. We just had a raid. Got a little spicy here, but that's fine. We have ghouls to clean up the mess. Dude, Antonio the ghoul is sleeping on Medic Angel the grizzly bear. As one does. That's fair. How do you have so many pawns? It's an extension on Twitch, Masked Gamer. It's called Rim Connect. This allows you to add, basically, if you sit in the chat and you allow the extension, you accumulate silver. That silver allows you to then buy things from the store. It has a store with a lot of things. I get to set what's being bought, and people can add their pawns. I have had 50 plus pawns in a playthrough. And please allow me to tell you that is very hectic. It kind of makes the game, I wouldn't say it makes it go wonky a little bit, but it's a little bit, it's certainly a lot more hectic than a normal playthrough would be, because a normal playthrough allows you to have 15 pawns and no more. Yeah, it's Twitch only, unfortunately. You can't really use it outside of Twitch, but it's called Rim Connect. Same name, actually, on Twitch, it's Solo_9 is the name there. So if you want to come and hang out there, you can do that as well. How to get enough rooms and things to keep the pawns happy? It's a lot of work. I spent about 3 weeks setting this up. I still don't have enough bedrooms for it. Chat essentially has to throw stuff at me, and that's we sort of synergize in that way. In that chat, there's certain factions within chat that want to be super helpful and build the colony together, and then there's some people that just drop stuff off and then just watch what happens. Otherwise, it's just a little wild. That's it right there. You do have to allow the extension through your Twitch, which is on the right hand side of the video player itself, and it allows you to actually accumulate silver. You gain about, I think it's 100 silver every 2 minutes. I set the amount that you get, so you're now on Twitch. Hey, what's going on? A dude who games. Oh, come on in. Yeah, so it's an extension through Twitch itself, and it allows you to actually purchase a lot of things. I set the prices on some things because I learned my lessons real quick. One of the very first lessons I learned is increase the cost of boomalopes and boom rats, because damn. You're disappointed? No, you're not just pawns. Your pawns are here. These are a representation of yourself, and I'm taking care of you, Schnooby. And let's go through all these things. Thank you for the 5 Panthers, Max. May they have a good time here. Thank you for the 20 knives, Varsity. You almost hit that horse with a knife. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. And also oh, no! Son of a... Give you a prawn instead? Absolutely. Shrimp away, puppy. So, one thing about the extension itself, due to games, is the little, once you allow, not install, the extension, if the box, it's a little sort of brass colored box with a silver badge on it. When you see it bouncing, that means the moderator has added a poll. That poll will get you another 60 silver, and chat just voted to nuke me. This is a space laser from chat saying, you know what, chat was just trying to help. Chat was just trying to help. But so once you allow Rim Connect, you click on the little icon. It'll be in the bottom right hand corner of the player itself, on the video player itself. So you click on that, and then through that comes up a little widget. On the bottom right hand corner is shop. You click on that, and then you can actually peruse and type in what you're looking for. We do have every DLC for the game, so the items offered are a lot. You are welcome. Thanks, chat. Appreciate it. You guys tried to nuke the raid. You guys were just a little bit delayed. That's fine. That happens. Thank you for the 3 miniguns, Shiro. Thank you for the charge for all the weaponry, Mitori. And shit, the tacos. I need tacos. You're not dead yet, Gio. You're still alive. But thank you for the Resurrector Serum. We'll flag that for pickup. Healing enhancer. If you survive, oh no, Geo. I'm sorry, Geo. Chat blasted your healing enhancer right off the map. It was right here. Unfortunately, the space laser was also right here. Thank you for the guinea pig, Sander, and thanks for the bombardment from space, chat. Chat said no healing enhancers for you. All right. Okay. Well, we got a lot of mess everywhere now, and now we have to deal with these bodies because we have corpses everywhere. Why did Dawn turn into a slaughterer? Because they're in darkness. Dawn Hater has had a mental breakdown and is going to vent their anger on your animals. This happened. Please let it be a panther. Please let Dawn attack a panther. I want to see this happen live. Max, I've never wanted anything more in my RimWorld life. Dawn's a little slow. They got heavy armor on, so they're moving a little slower than the normal. But yeah, it's again, once you enable the extensions through Twitch, it'll appear there. There's a panther right there. All right, let's see what happens. You think you're a cannibal? Let me eat the corpses. Okay, I mean, if you are a cannibal. Oh, Dawn dodged the panther. Shnooby, are you in fact a cannibal? You are. Congratulations. You're gonna eat some. I think they were Idikins. But here's the thing, normally eating raw humanoid meat tends to make you pretty upset. It's not the best thing to happen. Corey has become completely untethered from reality, ranting about impossible subjects. She will snap out of it in a few hours because they were hungry. I mean, we have food, right? The horses, maybe not the horses. But can I risk a horse being harmed? No. In fact, I would say nay. Where's Dawn's bedroom? We're turning into a prison cell. The fucking tomatoes. Man, the tomatoes are flying today. There goes Zeros, Varsity, Rosa, Azam, Wolfie. Why is Wolfie's bed displaced? That's in a weird spot. We'll turn... well, Corey's wilding right now, so we'll turn Corey's bed into a jail cell. I need somebody to come and arrest Dawn. Kowie's in the hospital. Shex is naked. What do we have here? Iggy, can you... No. Max, can you? There you go. Go arrest Dawn's slow ass, please. Thank you for the healing enhancer geometry. We'll flag that for pickup. I believe that is a surgery, right? Releases nanomachines and healing factors to speed up wound healing. This implant, yeah, it's a surgery thing. Finding a way like your hair, bald man. Wow. Morse code detected. Morse code detected. Thank you for the tamed horse, Brady. Wow, he killed one of the capybaras. Max, why are you... Who's... Look at this. Look at this police chase right here. Jesus Christ. Max, what is wrong with you? Oh! I can see why maybe you can't... why you can't maybe catch Dawn. Alright, you go arrest him. Max, what the fuck? Alright, let's see what's wrong with Max. Let's see. You're high as a kite, so that's fine. You have moderate blood loss. You have an itchy stab scar. You've been stabbed twice in the torso and once just a general stab to your torso. They cracked your Archotech arm. Your right shoulder is fine though. Your revenant vertebrae is okay. They stabbed your heart. They stabbed your right leg. They stabbed your left leg. They cracked your pelvis. They cracked your right tibia, and your left foot got stabbed. Maybe you should be in the hospital, Max. I'm just gonna put this out there. Maybe you should be in the hospital instead of out here. Are you still alive with the heart stab? Max is built different. Don't worry about it. Tell Cersei I want her to know it was me. What's going on, Red? Welcome on in. Just joined in. What on earth is this Gamba? So every Friday, whenever somebody subs, resubs, all that sort of general equivalent, sort of monetary support, Roses, People get to vote whether I get shot with a Nerf gun on a Friday, and it's usually 3 shots per sub. Some people are vehemently against it. They're like, it's not for me. And some people are like, shoot a bitch. Shoot a bitch. So we used to just do straight up, all right, let's shoot Streamer Chan, that sort of thing. But then, because we wanted to make it more fun and interactive, we added my T-Mug to it. Can Cowie shoot a ball, bounce it off my torso, and drop it in the cup? So we played like, essentially it's beer pong, but with tea and Nerf guns, shot from a gun that shoots like 8 balls a second. Cowie is on a bit of a losing streak. It's okay. That might change this week. We currently have 500,000 tacos versus 745,000 tacos. Hey, look, listen, it's going to be a big payout either way. We're going to do that in about 17 minutes or so. Or when the prediction wraps up the timer. But yeah, we do that every Friday. We do a minimum of at least 40 balls. And see, I have my own bet. How many balls hit Solu in the face? More than I'd like, actually, geometry. Let's see. No, not the right tibia, anything but that. It's unfortunately too late for that. All right, let's get back to rebuilding. Until you run out of tacos, mira, Iggy, you're always going to have tacos in our hearts. You have the racial passive para tacos. We're built like that. All right, so we need to burn these bodies, because they're going to upset my people. Where's my body burner? All right, so Xeris is already burning bodies. That's good. We should also be feeding the bodies to the meat tree, though. Honestly. Like, they should be out here. You know what? We're going to pause this, because our meat trees need to grow. Cremate corpses. We'll stop that for now. And ideally, they will carry the bodies out there. So he's cooking your food. It's a little bit well done on the well done side of things, Shinobi, so you might not enjoy it as much, but yes. Alright, we need to continue to make... So the biggest struggle with the game like this, when played this way, is that every single little tiny bit that can make your colonists happy is super important when you have this many colonists. So we're trying to make it as pretty as possible, because that'll give a lot of points towards happiness, that they don't live in a terrible, terrible place. So we're going to build that. Max is in an insulting spree. Why? Because his son, Rai, died. I'm sorry about the death of your son, Max. But they had it coming, let's be honest. Axagoras has been executed. What? Oh, right. I thought it was Axagoras, the pawn, but that's just Axagoras' capybaras. I'll make you happy. You already do, Husbando. You already do. Alright, so we got a lot of human meat in the bank. Don't worry about that. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. So why there's several thousand human meat in my bags? In my bank. Alright, so let's start putting these, because we do need lights. People don't like being in the dark, so we need to give them lights. I believe we do them opposite of the doorway, right? Yeah. So let's get these installed. Let's get these over here as well. These go into the corner. These actually provide, besides being aesthetically pleasing, they also provide a little bit of warmth. And considering the thing here, also, Max, you've inspired me. I want the biome that you're currently in. Oh, the biome you were in for the last one. Thank you for adding balls to my life, Husbando. I appreciate it very much. You're almost to 1 million tacos. I mean, I think Ray ended up at like 3 million tacos just because of winning so many gambas. So Ray now becomes Santa and gives tacos out whenever. Man, there's a lot of believers this week. Why are there so many believers? That's a lot of belief. Damn. I'm not complaining. I just want believers to not go broke. Alright, so they're building out the flooring. That's what that sound is. Joke's on you. I already am broke. Wow. It's okay, Wolfie. In your heart, you'll always have cannolis. Alright, so we have a place for our thing. We have our animals here. We have a hospital wing. I believe our area here is not sufficient for my supplies. It's not looking very good, I gotta be honest. But I need to start moving stuff out. These are raw resources. These are leathers and cloths. That's nice. I don't think I need this many of these, so we're going to move those out the way. We finally have some more steel urns brought in by our colonists. You know what? Duke turned into a police officer, so let's turn that. There. Where is... Alright, Don's in jail. And sorry, I know I'm missing chat, but we're trying I'm trying my best here. Is that the Shinobi Sensei? The one and the only. I'll give you a taco loan, Iggy. Minimal interest. What would the taco interest be on that? Thank you for the biddies, Beto. Let me scroll up real quick. Alright. Gotcha. Okay. So those people that were injured, we can't necessarily give you a surgery right now because you don't want to do surgeries when you're injured. It doesn't normally go well. I believe you're okay now though, Gio, so we can actually give you that healing enhancer. Where are you? You're along the top. No, actually, no, you're still pretty injured there. Ashley, what's wrong with your health? Oh, you got... Damn. Okay. You'll recover from those. I think you're... Wait, are you missing a right eye now? No, you just got stabbed in the right eye. You didn't lose the eyeball, so that's fine. Animals. I need to... Okay. Where are we? Why are there so many... Sanders? And that means that area is not unrestricted. Zone. Clear out area. No animals. Yep. Knew it. Alright. Out of that lower area. We're trying to keep it as clean as possible. Alright, so obviously we need to make this area animal free as well. And yeah, if you are new to using Rim Connect, again, the extension will automatically give you 100 points every 2 minutes, and every poll that you vote on will give you a further 60 points. And the prices are pretty reasonable. If there's something that's marked up significantly to like a couple $100,000, that's because I learned a lesson very early on in regards to what chat is going to do with something that can potentially kill me off. We haven't had a colony go all the way and escape from the planet yet, because it's a little spicy. All right, and again, we sometimes, not every single time, sometimes we have wiped straight up to just. I think we got one of the ultimate anomalies once, and it was just an orb, and it bounced. And well, we got the orb at the same time as a mech cluster raid, and so that combined was just, it was a lot. So we ended up wiping there. But usually it's due to saturation of items. Like, well, I try and process as much as I can and give Shiro their minigun. You're not a pacifist, right? Yep, there you go. Let's get you, ooh, an excellent one at that. Let's give Shiro that minigun. Varsity, you deserve a better gun. And you can shoot too. There you go. I can't get you a house in Vegas, but I can get you a minigun, so you can shoot some bitches. So you can please help with murder for a small percentage of taco. Wait, what? Wait, gay? Whomst? Spoiler alert, we're probably going to kill him off with lag. It does get to that point sometimes. So far, I'm managing fairly well. Obviously, there's a little there's a little issue right here in particular, but we're fine right now. Again, the game isn't lagging. I'm still in 14 because I wanted to park my mount out because I needed to be congratulated on my achievement that I got there. I forgot to log out. And so we're working on that. I can fix that at any time. Listen. We're trying to grow a community here. Who else needs light? You need a light over here. So these areas need some light there. So as I get them, I will make them. Dawn, we need to work on releasing Dawn. Release. It is winter, as you can see by all the snow, so it's a little tricky out here in regards to growing food. I need to regrow. I lost 2 of them too, and my wind thingies power. We need to keep the juice running. All right, we'll keep those going there. What's going on, Antonio? ¿Qué onda, dude? Welcome on in. A conversation I had today, literally, what was that sound? Thunder? No, it's clear outside. So either someone working on the house next door or sweet release from this mortal coil. And then we both started laughing. I mean, if you can't change it, try and laugh at it, right? But all we can do, Narshe. So we have healing enhancers. That's for geometry. You're too injured to be operated on. That's a bionic spine. I don't know who that bionic spine is for. So we got the light there. We got light there. We probably want some lights right here as well. There's going to be like a general room for people to have fun in. Activities. Pawns need activities. They get very upset and very bored, and rightfully so. We'll give Beta some wood flooring for his laboratory. Oh, shit! Well... Brady's horses! Your Twitch viewers, every animal on the map has suddenly died to a bionic plague. You'll find they left behind some surprises. Where's damn ghoul? I turned you into a ghoul. You're right here, Antonio. I turned Cimric into a ghoul, and you are... Where are you? You're right here. Look, you got red eyeballs and wiggly arms and everything. You're a nice ghoul. All right. Look, listen. Chaz decided every single animal on the map is dead. That is so much food. Something to myself with the shit I say. It's great. Same, honestly. I gotta click through this. You find you a nice school to marry? Indeed. ABC. Mijo, always be ghouling. Inspired trade though for Maximilian Powell. Thanks to a high mood, Maximilian Powell has experienced an inspiration. He will get a significant trade price bonus when choosing his next trade deal. Closing. Inspiration will expire after 8 days. Okay. Thank you for the good colonist, Azam. Welcome aboard, Azam. You're already in here, so now there's 2 Azams. Do you want this to call out Xenos? He's got the beard for it. Xenos is back. Yeah. All right. Yep. They're all fucking dead. Oh my god. They're all fucking dead. Oh my god. Look at all this. Oh, look at all those components. Well. Hey, I finished our multi-analyzer. That's good. All right. For multi-analyzer, we want to go towards fabrication. No, I need to build the multi-analyzer first. Okay. That's up here somewhere. I believe that is production, and we have... Where's the multi-analyzer? It's somewhere around here. Structure? No. Storage? No. Furniture? It's not furniture. Security? No. Floors? No. Miscellaneous? There it is. Nailed it. You mean about a plague? Yeah, it's only animals. It's only animals. So all the cobras, all the guinea pigs, all of them are gone. They're fucking dead. Thankfully, everything's frozen. So here's here's the thing about Anomaly. Schnooby, why are you injured and why is Max on the ground? Schnooby. Maximilian Powell flagrantly disrespected Schnooby's crafting skills. This drove Schnooby into a rage and they began a fight. Schnooby beat Maximilian Powell in the torso horribly. This caused Maximilian Powell to collapse. You know what? As my abuela said, don't start and it won't be nothing. Get dropped, nerd. And you won, yeah. Well, I mean, questionable, Snoopy. Questionable, but you didn't get dropped, so you know what? That's pretty good. So here's the thing about anomaly. You can be like, but Solu, it's nothing can come wrong with this. There's the gray pall. The gray pall will resurrect everything on the map and create them into shamblers. So I need to start chopping up some corpses real fast. On the bright side, I have all of the things I'll ever need. Twitch event. The Greek goddess Hydrea passed through and took pity on your disgusting base. Thanks, chat. I am, in fact, a dirty, dirty boy. So thank you for cleaning up the old base. I need multiple. You know what? For now, we're going to do it over here. We need production. Butcher tables. We gotta get to butchering. There's gonna be a recreation area with some, chess tables, some poker, and all that. But it's like you need like 5 more butcher tables. Seriously though, we're gonna make sure that people actually focus on cooking. I believe cooking is what handles that, right? So Cub does not study the dark arts or research in general. They're just going to do the thing and cook. Same thing with Zara. Only cooking. Same thing with Krister. I want them to start, let's see, cooking is bake goods, grind bulk grains, cook meals at stove, prep food, make candy, cook meals, butcher creatures. Alright, so we'll have them do that specifically. With 3 stations, they should be going the entire time and butchering as many of these animals as possible. The other flip side is, if it stops being winter, stops being so cold outside, then all these corpses will start to rot, and that will affect their general health, because as it turns out, breathing in those fumes from the corpses isn't good for you. Okay, let's put these over here. So it's 28 along top, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So we need 35 bedrooms for 35 pawns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I need 7 more bedrooms somewhere. Beta, please get your mech out. Who's Speedy? What's wrong? Why is Kawi still in the hospital? Is there no one to do her surgery? Is that the problem? Is Ray working on... No, Ray's busy slaughtering creatures. Oh, I'm missing a leg for her. Did her surgery get botched? Alright, we'll do the balloning here. Again, we'll get back to the game here in a second, as soon as Kawi is ready. What's the balling again? Whenever we get a sub, resub, bits, donos, all those good equivalents, people get to decide whether Streamer Chan gets shot with a Nerf gun or not. Some people are on board, some people are not. Some people say yes, some people say no, and the yeses have it this week, so we're going to get going with that. I'll let the game keep on running. I'm not going to stop it, so stuff can happen while I'm doing that, but you will get Big Solu for now. This takes about a minute, so you don't have to worry too much about it, and I'm going to... Oh, wait, my tea bag is still inside my mug. I've made a change to the policy as to what mug I use, because people were doing capitalist tacos and voting in whatever favored them the most. So I now randomized the mug. So this week's mug, which wasn't shown before everybody voted, is my favorite mug. It's this. I gotta stir my tea first. Gotta get the monk fruit off the bottom. This is my new favorite mug. It holds so much tea. Oh, I love to see. Look, this mug holds so much water in it, so much tea in it. It's so good. Hola, Nami Mami. You're a believer, Nami. Get on board. Not a mug. It absolutely is a mug. Look, I'm holding it like a mug right now, aren't I? Look at this. Sure. You can't see the handle because it's very small.
It's just winter, Solon.
It's snowing out there?
It's just winter. Oh, that's why it's small.
Oh. I hope you fucking spill it. Did you just hit yourself with the Nerf ball? She dodged it. Oh no! What? You ruined my tea, son of a bitch! How could this happen to me? Zabe says aim for the backup. You leave my good tea alone. There might be a ball in there. I don't know. She's done it, folks. She's broken her losing streak, huh? You got 2 in there.
Who?
She's finally drinking still. I'm not drinking ball tea. I don't know where those balls have been. I'm not putting them in my mouth. I said what I said. You heard me. You zip. They've only been in a nut roller. Well, and my Final Fantasy 2016 FanFest bag. You've only been on your chest. Look, listen, Nami is here for the meaty thuds. She does like hearing the sound of Nerf ball bouncing off of my tits.
Beta, beta, beta,
which is fair.
beta, beta, both.
I have financially recovered. Tacos for everyone.
Listen. I can buy 1.4 million goes to Iggy. Here's the thing. I can buy there's a $40 mug that's bigger than that bowl, okay? You guys don't know how good you have it. Hola, Zeris. So look, can you rename that colonist to Garnet? Absolutely. Let's see. Garnet is a spoiled child and now a test subject. They're a quick sleeper, they're a cannibal, and they're super immune. They don't do intellect and they don't fight fire.
Beta, 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 both.
Buy it, coward.
Thank you for the
won't.
biddies. No, because I'll snap my wrist trying to hold that shit up. It's a big mug. Megan's like Hawkeye with that aim. Seriously, I don't know how she does it. I need to get these balls out of my tea. Look, it's randomized from this point on because the believers were struggling mightily while people were playing Capitalist Stocko, which is fine, which is a-okay. Sounds like you need to strengthen your wrist then. Look, listen, it's a lot of tea. That's for Mimi's Architect leg, so let's get that going. Let's make sure that Garnet doesn't try and do any surgeries. They can't do surgeries. What about cooking? Who are our best cooks? We don't want these people to cook because they don't have the skill and they'll give everybody food poisoning. Ashley, how do you do the assignment thing where you add priority list of 1, 2, 3? I forget what the button is to do that. There's a pile of 4 million tacos. Exactly. Capitalist tacos, Zabes. But to be fair, Zabes and Ray do tend to pony up 250 grand. Excellent. Oh, so it's a whole system. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. I thought I could do both. Cowie, your leg is here. Thank you, Zeus, for the good colonist. Thank you for the 8 Panthers. Sander. Wait, was that Sander? Sorry, just brain blip there. Zeros, thank you for the Panthers. Thank you, Nami, for the normal colonist. Let's see, Nami Mami. What we got for you? You're a pyromaniac and depressive. You don't do intellect and you don't fight fires. You grew up as a cult child and now you're a bartender. Those are not 10, that's fine. I just lost 200k to a salad bowl. It's not a salad bowl. It's a ramen mug from Costco for $20. I have 2 milk because I keep missing the voting. I mean, to be fair, the Kawi, there's been only like 2 wins in the last 4 months, and both of them have had the same mug. So you know, fire. This is for Medic up here, so let's give Medic her intellect thingy. We have pants. Thank you, Senator, for the pants. I appreciate it. Those are some good pants right there. I need to build another area for them to live in. Where do I want to do this? Alright, let's say... we go over here. Entry point would be here. No, we want to go... no, we don't want this. Because we want to, ideally, we want to have more than 4 of these for our, those staying at Hotel Solu. So this is, how big is this? Is this 6x4? 6x5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 6x5. So you want that there. No. I can't see us holding more than 6 of any of these because our colonists tend to get very upset about having them there. So we'll go this way and we'll burrow underneath here. Okay. And then over here, we'll have an entrance to their bedrooms over here as well. So it'll be 2 over here, and then they just straight up go down this way, right down the middle. Five by 5. Can I do another one here? No, that's too far. We can do another one over here though. This is not going to be as aesthetically pleasing as the previous ones. The previous ones were aesthetically pleasing? Kinda were. Nope. We'll build this out here. I mean, there comes a point when you have so many pawns that it's no longer about it being aesthetically pleasing and just, you know, you getting people somewhere to live. I'm sure this bedroom will be fine, right? Right next to the to the Revenant. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so we have 1, 2, the spare bedroom over here, which looks really weird. You know what? I know it doesn't matter because it's not that big of a deal, but also this is 3 instead of 2, so that's way off. I love this. Imagine being able to count. Okay, let's redo it. 5 by 5. This goes out over here. Five by 5. Okay. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then next week will be a shock. It's randomized. It's not going to be just any one way. It can be randomized. It could be anything. We never know. You know what the funny part is? If it was like a shot glass, Kai would probably nail that. Alright, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just keep going further down here until it meets up with this. Nope, can't do it that way because thing. This is why I'm a streamer, not an architect. So we want one to go through there as the street. A little street for them to go through over here as well. And then we connect that there. Okay, and then we can add more here as we go. So that'll be for them. Okay, cool. Let's see. Fist of Snake is what? Let's see. Is Benji on smoke leaves heaven because of poor mood. The final strong was genetically psychite. Oh, they need psychite. Are they a hussar? No, they're a waster. They need drugs. Oops. This is for Dwarf Fortress. People would be getting 2 by 2 rooms. Yeah, somebody gifted it to me way back when, and I was like, that game seems like a lot. I gotta be honest. So I never actually managed to give it a shot. It was probably, I think it was either Sim or Elk. Might have been Sim, because Sim likes to see me suffer. You know. Alright, let's move Wolfie's bed over here. This was back when Dwarf Fortress had just been re-released or whatever. And everybody was, well, not everybody, but a lot of people were playing it. We need tables, because they need tables and chairs in their areas. That makes them very happy. 2 by 2 tables. But yeah, I never actually gave it a shot. I never actually managed to get in there and try it. Alright, we got tables there. Who else needs tables? Shido's table got destroyed. We're missing a bed there. Table. Okay, we're fine. We need to make a bed though for this area over here because we are missing a bed. Which means somebody is not happy because they don't have a bed anymore. You gifted it to Sly. Gotcha. Alright, Max is still recovering in the hospital. Shinobi's out of the hospital. Geometry's still recovering. Ashley, you need to come and go back to rest, please, Ashley. Kawie's still in the hospital. Ray hasn't done her surgery yet. Or has she? How's Kawie's surgeries coming along? She has both legs. She just needs the Architect arm. I like how Fist of Snake is smoking a joint in the hospital. Specifically in here. Specifically in the hospital, of course. Right, I built these and I never actually did anything with them. Butcher tables. Add bill. Butcher creature. Do forever. Add bill. Butcher creature. Do forever. Alright, my chefs, please start cooking. Okay. Now we've recovered from the initial raid. Oh, these ones are still here. That's not good. Why aren't they being carried over to the tree? The corpse trees. The Taco Town. That's what it's amounting to, Kailasa. We are essentially just making townhomes here. Thank you for the 2 Architect arms, Kailasa. Let's flag those for pickup. Let's see where you're at. I mean, you held the line for us earlier, Kailasa. You actually... Nice, we can actually add those to your thing. What do you mean Arcane's an entity slayer? Because of darkness. Arcane has snapped. They can no longer tolerate holding such dangerous entities in captivity and intends to destroy as many as they can. Alright, let's get YouTube back up on the thing because I can't see my YouTube chat. There we go. Alright, Arcane needs to get arrested and goes straight to jail. So thankfully we still have a jail bedroom down here. Okay. Tinek, I need you to grab Arcane, please. I'll get you those arms here shortly, though, Kailasa. So, Arc Insane now? A little bit. Tinek, no! You went the wrong way! It's a one-shot, by the way. If it manages to get down there. Bowmage? Thank you. Alright, that's where Arcane's hammer is. Tinek, as you were. I forgot how much I love mint Oreos. I don't think I've ever had mint Oreos. Like, I've always had regular Oreos and they're pretty tasty. No, wait, what do you mean no sewage capacity? Is my river frozen? No, it's not. So how come they can't? What do you mean no sewage capacity? Sewage out. Did they blow up my pipes? Imagine getting your pipes blown out on Friday night of all things. I can't believe chat would do this to chat. Nami, please come here and repair this pipe. But apparently this weekend I'm gonna go get a bunch of Skittles after besmirching the name of purple. The flavor, not the color. The flavor. What is this? This is... Okay, that's just a thing. But mint Oreos sound delicious. I would definitely partake. And don't forget to try the green flavor. I will. Alright, I need somebody to haul corpses. Is Rosa gonna do it? Rosa, what are you doing outside? But isn't this spot automatically configured for corpses storage? Allow corpses. What do we have here? Human-like corpses, animal corpses, entity corpses. These should be allowed here. So how come it's not taking it out there? Thank you for the 11 horses chat. Once again replenishing our ready horses. Oh, we got the tacos. Shit. Let's get all the tacos back inside. And thank you for the tacos, Mitori. I also need a smithy because Medic's gathering the bready horses, bringing them back in. Maybe we should handle all these horse corpses before we... Nah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is plain leather. Alright, so leather is allowed. They're just being lazy and not moving it over. Okay. But our people are healing. Who else needs things? Wolfie has his bonk. Arxay needs to be released from the hospital. Bowmage, as you were. Shiro, please stop sleeping in jail. We'll release Arxane. We'll have them grab their hammer again. They're starting to dig here, so that's good. Need that. We also need security doors there because we don't want... I'm impressed with how well the security door handled against the raid that we had there. So that's nice. Alright, our thing is flowing again. Now we actually have our pipes where they need to be, so love that for us. And then we'll be provoking the void here soon. What's the cooldown on that? Because It does take every few days. Where is my void provocation ritual spot? Void provocation. It's on cooldown. So in 1.8 days, we can actually come back here and provoke the void and force something to come and say hello to us. Let's see. You know what, Bowmage? Come over here and pop one of those cheat codes that we got way early on in the game. And we never used. Somebody's doing a surgery. Alright, Rosa. Wait, should Rosa be doing Kawi surgery? Rosa is near the top, yes. Okay. Kailasa, we'll do your surgery now as well. Why not? Let's get those Architect arms in there. What? No. What do you mean a flesh mass operation? Wait, what do you mean a flesh mass operation? That's new. Attempting to remove Kawi's flesh whip has caused the twisting mass of flesh to attack. The flesh mass has detached from Kawi and transformed into a flesh beast. Kawi!
Yes.
Your flesh mass is attacking people.
Well,
It's actually stunned you. Wolfie. Wolfie's too far away. Where are other folks? Where's Kailasa? There goes Rudy, Medic. I mean, Medic can come and get it. Does Medic have the body parts for it? Medic? Yes, she does. Okay. No, but she has a gun, not a thingy. Alright, Kailasa. Please come and rescue Kawi before she gets seriously injured. I'm a bonk the flesh mass? Maybe. Actually, it's chasing Rosa. I like how Max got out of his hospital bed. Oh no, it's shooting its fleshy weapon at Rosa. Max is attacking it, or no? Max is attacking it. Okay, well, I mean that sure did take care of that. Max be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Yeah, but he started fighting the thing afterwards. All right, Rosa, please come back and. Wait, did Kawi surgery actually succeed? Is that why? Oh, so that's why. Okay, I didn't know that would actually happen. I didn't think it would actually do that. That's interesting. Kawi had a surgery to add Architect arms, and that just okay. Rest until you're healed up. Geometry. Okay. There's also a bot that's down right there, and Beta isn't tending to it. That's one of Dawn's bots, I believe. Alright, so we don't have much going on right now. Our colony is gonna progress here a little bit. And then we'll get more bedrooms here. And then so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will provide what we need there in regards to. I forget that I replaced all of that with actual marble instead of just default rock. Okay, so we have that bot there. We do have to set up our toxic waste area up here somewhere. But that's going to be a hot minute before we can even begin to do that. Xeris is up and running. Xeris, come over and pop one of those, please. And yeah, I mean, it's, oh, they're getting tacos too. Good. And I was gonna give Kailasa that surgery, so let's add those arms now while we still can. Architect left arm, Architect right arm, done and done. Geo, you're still fairly injured, so we can't really do the surgery for you yet. What's wrong with Shinobi? Why is Shinobi upset? Shinobi needs. So you're hungry. Somebody insulted you and darkness. Okay, well, Shinobi, eat a taco. You'll feel better. I like how they're eating tacos out in the cornfield. That should help with Shinobi's mood here, at least when they're not starving anymore. That is a lot of meat as well. Okay. Bills. So they're making survival meals on there and there. Okay. I mean, not much we can do there. Outside of waiting for... Oh, thank you. Let's get your hammer back on. And we have Architect Eyeballs. Psychic Sensitizer. Is that Psychic Sensitizer Geometries? Might be. That one doesn't have a home for yet, so let's add it somewhere where we can actually use it for light here. We'll put that there. But people are at least making meals and cooking, so by the time Mitoridori's tacos will see us through the winter, at least until we can actually get going on all this stuff. Alright, so we're going to have to hollow this out as well to route our power through here as well. So we'll do that and then we'll rebuild there. Okay, they're making progress there. Alright, nice and calm. I guess I should distribute stuff like the charge lances and whatnot. I don't know who sent me the charge lance. I think that's one of the things that Mitori sent me at random. So we can give Nami a gun. She's better at melee, but between those two stats, the gun will be just fine. We'll give Xeris... Oh, let's see, Garnet, right? I thought I changed her name. Garnet, there you go. What is Xenos' stats? Let me check here for a second. I did get a spare hammer from Mitoridori, so I'll get that hammer to Xenos. He's melee centric. He's a night owl, so I need to change his schedule. He's a fast walker, super immune. He'll be very good at cooking and be very good at socialization. He grew up as a child spy and he's only 14 years old. 88. So let's get that hammer that Mitoridori sent us and see if we can use that here. I don't know where the hammer is. It's that all tracks? It tracks. Somewhere on this map there is a hammer. It's probably out here in the right hand side, because if it doesn't send them in one location, it sends them in the complete opposite. 4. Here goes Varsity's knives that are staying. They're staying here for now. We'll eventually have, you know what, I'll give somebody a knife. We'll give one of the Varsities a knife. Can this Varsity fight? This Varsity can fight. That's actually a good character. The other pawn is more melee centric, so we'll give this Varsity this excellent knife made out of steel. And there goes the Resurrector Serum. Skill Trainer Animal. I think those are just left over. Vagabonds request aid. A group of poor travelers, including some children, are approaching looking for help. The travelers are begging for 700 silver. They want the silver so they can buy back a friend who was recently kidnapped. You can give items to the travelers by selecting a colonist and right-clicking on Rayirsh. The travelers will move out after one day. It's another fucking... Oh, no. Why is there panther hunting silver? Okay. Where's silver? Silver's geared up. Silver's right there. They do got a gun, though. Yeah, they do have a Hellcat rifle. Wolfie, please come defend your colonists. Where's Wolfie at? Wolfie's in the mines. Wolfie yearns for the mines. That's just facts. Antonio the Ghoul. No, Simric the Ghoul will have to step up in the interim and fight the Panther for us to hold him off. You gonna bonk? You will bonk. What is this? Nah! That's very close. I can hear it. Oh wait, so Silver went inside so the Panther doesn't care anymore. What do you mean, travelers harmed? I didn't do shit. If they step on a... if they step on a... Oh, you destroyed both of my geothermal stations. Chat. My geothermal stations. The travelers who were seeking your charity have been harmed. Colonists with charitable beliefs will be unhappy. I didn't do anything. Oh, the panther is eating them. My face is now clean shaven for the first time in over a year. How's it feel, PK? For no reason, is there only one tornado? There's only one tornado, yes. Our channel has been summoned by your Twitch viewers. Noted. Did you try and add multiple tornadoes? Kind of cool having your chin back. It does feel kind of neat. I haven't had my... Oh, I gotta sneeze. I haven't been clean shaven in like 4 years, and sometimes I think about it. You put 16 in the box. Jesus fucking, why don't you just do a mega tornado? It does 4. Don't do mega tornado. Actually, it's an awful sound. Okay, but I didn't attack them. It's not my fault the panther's eating their children. Rimworld. What do you mean panther revenge? Oh no! Oh no! So you see, this is where the caravan of people were. This is where my IED anti-grain warheads were. As part of securing myself against raids. Well. Alright, Wolfie, I need you to attack these dudes. They were a sort of raid? They were. It's just not the kind of raid we're expecting. Alright, we gotta kill all the panthers now. Who else do we have? Arxane, I need you up here. It's time to handle the panthers. Duke and Tinek can come and help out because Tinek's a pretty solid character. Yeah, Panther Revenge. I ain't scared. A panther's attacking after being harmed. It will hunt any humanoid it can reach. It will calm down when it goes to sleep. Other panthers nearby have also become enraged. Alright, so there's 2 more panthers. Are the panthers in here? I don't see panthers in here. Alright, so we keep an eye on. Alright, we're definitely gonna need backup here because Wolfie's already taking some damage. Kailasa's having surgery. Kawie's still woozy from her operation, so she can't really do much. Also, before I forget, I need to finish that wall there. Don't worry about it. Okay, how can Wolfie not beat up one panther? Who else can come help out here? Beta, Rosa, no, Corey can for sure. Max, you can't do shit. You don't have anything on you. You're an actor. You're here to actor. Check can come in here and bonk. Let's go. I need Antonio the Ghoul. I need Azim as well. Get him, Wolfie. Nice. Good job, Wolfie. I mean, you're doing work. You are hurt, though. Okay. Wolfie, you sustained some injuries, but are otherwise okay. Are there any other... Why is that fucking tornado still here? Go away, tornado. Nobody likes you. Wolfie, please go rest until you're recovered. Sim, please eat a panther. Okay, thank you, trainer from where? So was he from an operation? I get that. It can be tough being a surgeon. How how is her patient though? You know, the patients are okay. The patients are fine. Beta is working on that. I need a waste pack atomizer because chat sent me a cheat code and I ain't gonna say no. Alright, medic, I need you to pump this last one for me. And our time. Oh, we could do a second ritual now. No, not yet. We are 1.2 days away. So probably in the next hour or so, we'll be able to actually. Yeah. More food for us. Panther tacos. Let's go. Do anything for bots. At this point, no. Solu Azam called me a gremlin. I mean, coming from Azam, that's like a compliment. Because Azam loves gremlins. So there you go. Let's see. Is that a machete behind your back? Wait, who's got a machete? Me? Again? Beta? Maybe. This is my usual look, but I opted to keep some form of a beard for at least a year. I did vary it a bit and did shave it down, but not fully out until tonight. Gotcha. Do you still live? Yeah, you did some time in jail because your character is terrible. But other than that, yes, you are still alive and thriving. Alright, orders. We're gonna build a wall here. Double wall here. I'm gonna wall it and then we're gonna add another security door here. I did have one of those cells I could use for now. Right there. I don't need you to be here, do I? How's my power grid? Besides, you know, fucked from that tornado. Alright, power-wise, we're okay. We have one geothermal. We have our solar power going. Wait, the snow's melting away. These corpses are going to start... Oh, no, they're going to get stinky. Oh, no, they're going to get stinky. Alright, you know what? There we go. Please take corpses up there. Okay, so we're fine there, right? He didn't go and do it. Okay, so we'll move this over here. Sting causes disease? It does. In jail, unbothered, fed, thriving. Our most recent occupant of the jail is now freed as well, so we can let them go about doing. But yeah, no, today's been a little wild. We had some raids. We've got a lot of meat. It's a very meaty stream today for our RimWorld inhabitants. We've had several explosions. As you can see, our IEDs have gone off. And now we're going to... We don't need as much meat as we do, so we're going to try and create a forest of meat trees. What's a meat tree, you're asking? It's one of these. They actually thrive on meat. They're called corpse... What are they called? I forget what these trees are called specifically. But they... Harbinger trees. Will consume corpses and meat placed nearby. So we want to feed them. We want to get them all the goods that we can. Before these corpses start going. Some are being butchered, obviously, considering all the fucking meat we have here. I might need a bigger refrigeration area. Death acidifier, what is this? A chest implant for preventing enemy use of captured equipment. Upon the user's death, it releases powerful chemicals that dissolve gear in contact with the user's body. It doesn't damage. Are you trying to keep this from... Is this so that way I don't kill your pawn off? Because as soon as I do that, your gear will release chemicals. They harbinge more than the harbinge trees, but less than the harbingest tree. Exactly, Kamiko. I like Kamiko. Indeed. Kailasa, your arms are placed on your body and you ate a lavish garden meal. Congratulations. You are in recovery. Floors. I need sterile tiles for this bathroom. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. We'll put that there. Okay, we need lights for this because we can't see shit here. And then we have to carve this out and add our grid to it that we can actually have it be nice and strong and sustained here. Unfortunately, because fucking Beta sent things at us, oh, sorry. It's not just Beta, it's Chat. Chat sent me gifties. Gifties in the form of a tornado. That's now cutting out my geothermal power from coming to me. See, there's a slight coincidence. I was watching an episode of Murdoch Mysteries tonight, and a plot point involved so-called corpse mushrooms, real-life fungi that grow near decomposing matter like dead bodies. Interesting. Interesting. I can't wait to die another solar beam of death. I mean, maybe. We don't know. Are they bringing corpses up here? They are. They're starting to bring some bodies up here. That's good. I think we need more lifters. We're lacking lifters. But yeah, Beta, I don't think we really need a lot at this point. I just need to actually start building. You're still on tier 1 mechs because you have the capacity to do those. But I think I need cores, the basic cores. I don't think I have any more cores. Yeah, cores are gone. Who wanted the nuclear stomach? Gold. Gold goes up here. Let's see where I don't want weapons to go here. I definitely want an ID anti-grain warhead in my camp. I will put this here in case somebody comes on by. So can I see what I have installed? Yes. You have a mech link. So that wish to be beautiful. You desire, you already are. What more do you need? Aesthetic shaper. Okay, we can do that. One aesthetic shaper. Thank you to me for those blood torches. Let's flag these for pickup because I ain't doing this one by one at a time. Thank you for the basic subcores. Beta. We'll do that there. We'll move that over. We're working on those there that we can get rid of our toxicity in so much as I can. Alright, so power. How do I tap this? I mean... Why is it landing there? Are these for beta? Control sublinks. So these are for beta, right? Control sublinks. Let's get these installed. What do you mean no path for sublink? Why is that a thing? Oh, beta! Why are beta and Xeris trapped inside? Why did you guys wall yourselves in? Jesus Christ. You built walls with your cells inside. That's not on me. It's not my fault if you build 2 walls from the inside and lock yourselves in. That's on you. I'm sorry, you and Xeris will free yourselves here shortly. 800 pounds I am, but there's how many? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 pawns. And remote repairer, okay. Born underground, the mountain will become hard. Apparently. Alright, remote shielder, control sub. Alright, Beta sending me the goods. Alright, Beta, you now have a path. Oh, there's a llama corpse. ×2. Alright, Beta. Please come get your sublinks, please. Remote repairers as well. Remote shielders as well. You're going out to Narnia for this. You're going on a journey. It's calling you Bilbo Baggins. By the way, again, on Sunday night, we're going to be watching, after Sunday stream, which is Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to be watching The Last of Us, Season 2, Episode 1. So make sure you are around for that. You don't want to miss it. Going to be watching that. Should be good times. I love the first season, and I love the games. I actually am thinking about playing The Last of Us 1 and 2 again after Ender Magnolias. I own both of the games. So, okay, Solo, I am now a mech god. Give me mechs. I will. I will. This is for Dawn. You can just install this right into yourself, right? You don't need a surgery for this. You don't have a control sublink to begin with, Dawn, so apparently zombies are just not your thing. Absolutely valid, Neobody. Absolutely valid. I would say the first show obviously has zombies in it, but like most shows, and when they adapt things like that, it was more about the people, and obviously Ellie is just, I love Ellie, but damn. But yeah, we'll be watching that. Repair probe ×3. Beta desires more probes. You need normal control sublinks before you can install high control sublinks. There you go. Beta with the infos. Okay, let's keep on keeping our people busy here. I want to put that wall there. I'm going to put this wall here, I believe. Okay, there's going to be a double. I mean, that's fine having a double wall. And we dug through some steel there. That's nice. We could use more steel. Okay, we'll keep building that. Darksmack is studying the occult as one should. Have they started to bring in my little thingies? No. Man, we have so much meat. Good lord. That meat's gonna start rotting real soon if I don't put it somewhere. Fuck. It's a lot of meat. I need a whole other fridge just for my meat. I can do that. I just need a segment for it. When I made that area, I didn't think I would have this much meat. I gotta be honest. That's problem number one. Time for a Schmeat a Schmeat locker? Yep, alright, let's sit up. We're about to handle a lot of meat, so we need to get it stored. Where? I mean, obviously I want somewhere somewhat close to this. You underestimated me. How'd the class go today, Lam? I saw the results on Blue Sky. It looked delicious. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. I don't know what I want to do with this. Yes, Kawi. Solu, what do you need? Weapons, armors, building stuff? I need a room for all my massive meat. I mean, your character needs things, Kawi. Also, wall lamps. Wall lamps are great. Kawi, your character, your health. You can have architect eyeballs. What else do you need? I would say magnifying glass. Ma'am? I get that. I'm also not enjoying watching people be at their worst. Yeah, no. Fair, anybody. Fair. And that show does show them at their absolute worst. You need architect eyeballs. You can use a spine. You can use a healing enhancer as well. Your skills, Mimi, have been greatly neglected. Your melee isn't even capped. You can go all in on crafting, animals, mining, melee, and the usual medicine and cooked meals will be good. Everything else is fine. What else do we have over here? Alright, so this isn't set up yet. The ideal area would have been right here. The bonus, alright, that's where I want it. I know that's where I want it. I'm just acting like I don't want it, but that's where I want it. This is where the meat goes. And we have to start building this right now. Hey, Ashley's out of the hospital. Nice. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 3 elks, chat. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 30 wall lamps, Kawi. We do not lack light anymore. Oh, they landed nearby too. Oh, they busted up everything too. Nice. Thank you, Kawi. No, my poor repair station. Jesus Christ. And my corpse creamer. Thank you, Allie, for an awful colonist. Allie. Let's see. Allie, your character is slothful, a pessimist, and volatile. They don't do dumb labor and they don't socialize. They grew up as a plague survivor, and now you're an unethical doctor. As the Allie became a doctor to save lives and research medicine, as they soon realized the only way to make progress on their research was to perform experiments on human patients. They often use patients for their experiments, whether they are willing or not. +6 to medical, though. You feel called? I mean, you got double fire. Double fire means that you will learn very fast. So you'll learn to treat animals pretty fast. Same with medical. Same with intellect. And you have a +1 to cooking. So that's good there. Welcome aboard. I got to make sure you can't do any of those things. No cooking. No doctorology. Everything else, sure, go for it. We all need hobbies. Why not? You want to go hunting? Absolutely. You want to go handle animals? You want to study the darkness of the void? By all means. Welcome aboard. All right, Kai, let's get you some of these. You only need you needed like 1. I guess we can give Wolfie an extra 1 as well, since he's not capped either. Who else needs? Kawi provides. Who else is bonking? Kailasa be bonking, so you'll get 1 that should cap you as well. Wolfie, eat your taco and then go back to the hospital. Alright, who else be bonking? I believe Corey has a gun. Kailasa's capped out at 20. Iggy's shooting bitches. Arxane can use a handful of these. Should be at least 3. What do I do, Solu? In regards to Beta, told you what you needed, I believe. I think you need a regular control link first, and then we could do it. Kawi with the bright idea. Look, listen, Kawi's got ideas. New lovers, ¿qué? Krister wooed Rosalera by telling a story about cooking with gourds. Yeah, man, gourds. gourds. How's my meat room coming along? All right, I need power for the meat room. All right, check out these gourds. Indeed. You have 50k silvers? No, in the colony. What do you do in the colony? You go to jail. As for your stats, you can learn more construction, Don, and become a constructor of constructs. You are a pacifist, so you can't fight. I can't feed you to things as a, excuse me, as a ghoul. Did Beta not take? Beta didn't take all his things. Son of a bitch. Where's Beta? Beta is working the mines. He desires to work the mines. Alright, Arxane got bumped up to 19 melee, so we'll bump you up to 20 there. Who else is geared for bonking? Azim. Azim's melee is pretty low, so we'll get you the ability to bonk. Oh, you're in for the mines? We all do at one point or another. Are Beta gonna dig too greedily, too deeply? It's true. Alright, but I need people that can build here. Who can actually build? We have Iggy. Okay, Iggy, mira, I need you to... Alright, they're all doing it now, nice. Snoopy's laying down that cable. Love that. Alright, what do we have here? Architect eyeball. Only one eyeball for Cowie? Okay. They call her one-eyed Cowie. Why? Don't ask. A bionic spine. Okay. Skill trainer. Cowie can be a doctor? No, you don't become a doctor. You put people in the hospital. Yeah, your doctorology isn't very high. You don't even have a fire in it. Ma'am, can you not understand my accent after 26 years? Wow. Where are we? That's the wrong thing. Somebody did need to be switched thing. Alright, who else can be a doctor here? Allie. Allie? You're an unethical doctor. You're about to be a level 20 unethical doctor. Congratulations. You gave me the worst pawn possible, but we're gonna turn that pawn upside down. I can't wait to turn the colonists into into cyborgs. Kabi only has one eye. At least she has two in her name. You went from a skill of 0 to 11. 15, 18. Boom, max out doctor. Nope. Not that last one. As you were, Allie. Who else here? Don can be a doctor as well. Or I can give it to somebody like somebody else who has a higher skill. Geometry 19, 19, 18. 18. We can make Shex a doctor. Why not? You know what? We'll get the rest of Kawi. Why not? She's not going to be very prolific at doctorology, but she can still at least skill up. Okay, corpses are being slaughtered. Thingy. All right, so we need to crank this as cold as possible. I need the varsities to haul all this leather. Just a little combat medicine, so if her arm cramps during a fight, she can fix it. Yeah. That is a lot of meat. I'm not gonna lie. It is at least starting to get much colder in here, so it'll offset the... It's not a very ideal room for this. I wish that my pawns would be better about stacking things together. They're really not very good at it. But they're trying their best. Alright, the varsities are grabbing handfuls of leather and tucking it away. The way Yoshi P would like them to do it. Xenos is chopping up tiny little tiny little corpses. Why is there meat blocking the door? This fucking boom rat meat. Who needs medical treatment? Why are Darksmack and Fisted Snake fighting? Let's see, Darksmack compared Fisted Snake to a trout. This drove Fisted Snake into a rage and began a fight. Well, you know, somebody called me a trout. I'd be upset too, because those kinds of accusations are pretty fishy. Thank you, Kawi, for the 5 Persona Mono Swords. And I walk by like, not my problem. Not your problem at all. There's a good one here. Wait, what? What do you mean Colonist needs rescue? Oh, Darksmack got dropped. That's what you get, fool? Calling somebody a... Allie, your time is now. Never mind. Ray just snatched him up. Never mind. We're good. Beta, please. Prioritize on the gestators. There we go. Alright. We got, so this thing, if you are new to this game and how it works, it do be taking a lot of work. It is, when you get to this point, when you have over 40 colonists, pawns, it's a lot. So there's a lot to manage. Oh, the void isn't quite ready to be provoked just yet, I believe, but we are getting there. We are 1 hour away. Thank you for the prestige cataphract armor. I'm assuming that is for Xenos. I still haven't found that hammer that Mitoridori sent me. Alright, so let's see. This is Rasser Zalis. It has kill focus. This weapon's persona focuses on deaths. If the weapon kills someone, the wielder will instantly gain 20% side focus. That's pretty good. I don't know if that's the greatest thing. Well, you know what? We can give it to... It's over there. Son of a bitch. I didn't look over there, Kumiko. Oh, it doesn't suck? No. That kind of armor won't suck. It's always... You get what you buy. For that in particular, it is literally what it says on the tin. Alright, so that's moving along. Oh, look at all the little corpses! Oh, the meat trees are growing! That's fine, you know. Sometimes you need a forest of meat-eating trees. Why is there fucking... Oh, right, because I broke it down. Right, I need a thingy. A box. Storage. A box for my meat. Very big shelves? No, I don't think it's a very big shelf. I think it's the food shelves that we want, right? I'll put that there. Alright, Cowie, your medical went from 5 to 13. Congratulations. Alright, progress. What do I want to do here? I still have spaces within this area that I want to work on. So we got that going for us. We have more lights to attach. And I hear somebody fighting. Who's fighting? This is the death acidifier. That's Dawn's, right? So Dawn, we can give you surgery. Add your death acidifier. Where is... I don't think I've ever installed a death acidifier, so I don't know. Where could it be? There it is. Right into your torso. Thank you, Kailasa, for the plasteel. I'm gonna give a lot of these pawns these swords, and then next raid they're gonna go in and do war. Thank you for the components. Am I missing the bits for something? I think I am. Control sublink standard. Alright, Don, you can grab that real quick before we... Never mind. Dawn is having terrifying hallucinations. Vivid hallucinations swirl around Dawn Hater, twisting and distorting allies into horrifying abominations. They will flee from anyone they perceive as a threat. This happens because of poor mood, because they observe the corpse. Well, so people eat ground beef, and that's apparently normal, but the same people get grossed out when they discover I had floor chicken. Did you wash it off? Because, look, listen. Listen. Also, ground beef. 5-second rule, 5-second rule. It took me a second, Kumiko, about ground beef. It took me... I respect it. I make that joke and I'm getting booed, but Kumiko makes it, and you know what? Appreciation, rightfully so. Alright, how is our... so we got one geothermal back up, that's nice. Arxane's doing work out here. Shex is building the other one. Question, can I craft myself a new shield belt, or does that take some research? I can research it, I believe. I don't have anything for research. Son of a sea biscuit. I believe shield belts are somewhere around here, and I can keep making them until we get one that's of quality for you. Where is it? So these are all drugs. You have to change your plans, I think. Just yeah. So we can learn them. But you could also just send me some, and then if there's a good one there amongst the one that you send me, we can just apply that to your character. But it is something definitely that we can actually learn. Did I already learn it is my question. Shields. Shield belts. So yeah, so we can actually just do it that way as well. Let's see. Alright, no one's a doctor that shouldn't be a doctor. Our cooks are cooking. Darksmack's in the hospital because he got dropped. We'll put you up there. I can actually move this around a little bit. Alright, we have lights here. We need to work on this here because we have all these bedrooms and I'm doing literally nothing with them. So let's actually put beds in here. And then worry about outfitting them for power and all that normal sort of good stuff here. How do we want to do this? I guess it would be if I go by the normal orientations that I do. If only I knew how to use a mouse. That'd be great. That'd be swell. I'm glad it's Friday. Nailed it. I'll make one of these rooms into Zabe's Jade Empire once again. So we'll make bedrooms there. And then we'll start adding lights here. Even though we can't really use any of this yet. No, there's no real point in doing that yet. I need to actually get it all sorted out. Yeah, but so at this point, once we get the big research benches going, research goes by pretty fast. So we don't have to worry too much about it. Where did all my little fire lamps go? Next geothermal is almost built. There goes the field of knives. This is my field of knives. Right, all of these dudes. Alright, so once we finish this, we will have finally enough beds for everyone. Obviously, a means of connecting everything here will be nice as well. Just so that they have the option to traverse a different route. Or if, you know, in case of an emergency, something happens and we don't actually have access to the normal routes, we can go about it that way. Not ideal. I didn't want to build this way, but again, at this point, my colonists are pretty unhappy. And having somewhere to sleep is a pretty huge deal for them. So yeah, so we'll do that and we'll get people, the bots will come in here and clean it all up. It'll be nice and pretty-ish. And then we'll be able to just work hard on everything else. And again, the ultimate goal is to get off the planet. Most of the corpses are now gone, thankfully. So I think that means that we can actually start the ritual. Like once they're in here with the meat trees, I think they get consumed. So we don't have to worry about that too much. And I think there's no corpses in the compound. So I think we're fine there. Okay, it's time to summon the void. Well, provoke the void. We're not summoning it. We're provoking the shit out of it. That's all there. Man, this place used to have a lot of trees. It's almost like it got blasted. Okay, so all of our meat's going in there. We don't want leather in here. This is not manufactured, not raw resources. This is purely for meat. All right, meat is flagged for it, so that's what we want. We just want meat to be stored here. Okay. Meat and meat products, indeed. We also have a lot of leather here now, so that's good. I mean, we can actually start making couches and stuff for people because they need a table and they need somewhere to sit, essentially, because they need the most basic of comforts. And who can hardly blame them? Furniture. Let's get them some comfy armchairs. Made with light lessons. We have so many. Congrats, Duke! You get our first leather armchair for your table. Please enjoy. Leather armchairs for everybody. All right, bots are being built. Supplies are being shifted. The void, it's coming for us. Kailasa's surgery is seemingly complete. Corey's feeding Dark Smack. We'll move this bed over here. And then we can adjust the stuff that we have here. Right, we'll remove that for now. And we do want a big screen TV here in the hospital because that actually helps a lot for people recovering. What TV do they watch out here in the middle of nowhere? I have no idea. Beta, please implant your probes. The Fearful Hares. Justina Kuzni, a knight of the Empire of Edos, recently lost a scouting party to a pack of 86 manhunting hares. I wouldn't know about those. She wants to draw the beast towards you to be killed, to uphold her honor. The hares will arrive at Bonkopolis. I can speak, and I can't eat it, so don't worry about it. 16 hours after you accept. We can get some honor, some plasteel, some money, some drugs, an architect arm, or medicine and uranium. It's just Kiki's extended family. You know what? Sure. 86 manhunting hares? What could possibly go wrong? What could go wrong? Alright, so beds are being built. They'll be accepted by folks here shortly. And then everyone will be happy. Who needs medical treatment? Duke and Azam. Why are you guys fighting each other? Duke slandered Azam's learning ability. This drove Azam into a rage, and she began a fight. Jesus Christ. Look, no one dropped. By popular opinion, your channel has triggered volcanic winter for a whole day. Let's hope you get out on the other side. Thanks, chat. The chat's out here keeping me frosty. Don, your acidic death acidifier has been added. Congratulations. Alright, so we've got that going. What do I need for this? Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, ouch. Sorry, meouch. You probably call Xenos a bitch like Beta did. Duke would never, unless. Alright, so this meat needs to be transported, but we got nowhere to actually put it. Actually, they're starting to put it there. That's nice. That's good. Alright, let's deconstruct that. It has served its purpose. Thank you to me for that. Beta, please finish building this. Did I say masterwork? Very nice. Okay. Yeah, so at this point, there's gonna come to a point where we're just broken the void. I'm not really here with intent of leaving this planet. I'm here with intent of seeing all of the void. Which we'll get to once we handle these hairs that are coming my way. As you can see there, we're still missing 3 of the basic ones. This is the one that brings up all the corpses, so that's going to be kind of nasty. That's just a big dude, and this is just, I forget what that is. But once we get all the basics, we'll move on to advanced. And when advanced gets pretty nasty real fast. Really fast. How long until the hairs get here? Kailasa's waiting on an operation. What operation are you waiting on? So you got one arm. You're waiting for the other arm. Is there no other arm? I mean, there should be another arm. Is it right here? Psychic reader, sensitizer, architect eyeball. That's Kowie's one eyeball. There's a random kidney. An architect eye. Alright. Alright, let's see. Research finished. Electro harvester. Nice. So we are researching anomaly projects as well at the same time. You can do both at the same time. What else do we want to do here? Bioferrite. I mean, Ghoul Enhance would probably be nice to enhance Sim and Antonio. Alright, so we're not really lacking light anywhere here. Let's finish that off. Our meat room is now properly cold, so love that for us. Let's destroy that butcher table. Beta's finishing that atomizer. Weeks of saving for the golden cube. I don't think I'm going to get there before Colleen. No, Colleen's doing very well today, Arcsane. We're actually doing. Are you beautiful? You always were, Dawn. Yes, you have your acidifier intact. Asm doesn't need a reason. She's scrappy. She do be scrappy. It's true. Right. There goes the spare architect arm. I don't know where the other one went. Maybe it just hasn't been picked up yet or whatever. Because for some reason they do be spread all over the place. These are old. So whomst? Kai was good with animals, right? She was. So I think that. I mean, who knows? This is the control sublink Kai, which we can't apply yet because it needs to get the low one first. These are a lot of wild boars. All of my little things are still way up here. Maybe, but I'm not even a quarter of the way to affording a cube. It's okay. I believe in you. And again, this is supposed to be a long-term colony, so we still very much might get to a point where you actually get to order one of those. And also at that, I mean, to be fair, Arcane, I do need one golden cube so that I can actually get credit for it in my log O entities. What about your aesthetic implants? Let me see. Where is it? Architect. Bionic spine, denture, psychic sensitizer, psychic reader, healing enhancer, aesthetic shaper. There you go. Added to the list. I didn't need Duke and Asm being down for this incoming fight from the hares. I gotta be honest. Let's see. Psychite dependencies. Alright, so you need Psychite. Otherwise, Fist of Snake won't come down. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna flag these for pickup as well. I also need a means of scrapping metal because right now I don't have that. And hey, Asm's out of the hospital. She's like, enough of this. I long to be free. How bad is a rate of 86 hares gonna be? That's alpaca wool. Why aren't you over here? Oh, you should be. Alright, so I guess I just need to remove it from here. Oh, we're slowly dwindling down this area though, so that's good. 86 hares, yes. Can replace Var's legs with a single jet engine so he can hover around while being a mobile stove. That isn't an operation available, but hear me out, Ali. If you like, we can in fact give him 2 peg legs. Jesus Christ! Oh, that's just weather. Okay. Thank you, Asm, for the melee. I'm assuming that's for Xenos, right? We're trading your man up. We can give him peg legs and peg arms? Or is that what they're called? Thanks for the meteorites, chat. Thanks for the jade. I need more jade for... Thanks for the compacted machinery. That's also very nice. Thank you for the marble. Double D. Compacted steel. Yeah, no, need that. Thank you for the gold. Always need the gold. Sandstone. Sandstone's good. I do love me some sandstone. We don't really need limestone, but we'll take it just because it's a strong material, and we do like strong materials. Plus steel. Uranium. We'll leave the uranium where it is. I don't need a uranium just yet. But eventually, at some point, the colony will need it. Alright, thank you for the dislodged chunks from outer space, chat. Appreciate that. Fist of Snake is right. They need psychite, is what they need. Because they desire hard drugs. Actually, so that is one of the neat things about this game, is that certain races have certain requirements, like needing drugs. Hussars, which are the super soldiers, need a particular drug as well. Alright, Shinobi, congrats. Oh no, you have your Doomsday rocket device. Shiro, minigun. Xenos, you know what, actually you can give Xenos his sword since he doesn't have a weapon. Kawi sent a good sword, so that'll be for Xenos. It has a very good trait to it. Your buddy Parthash, absolutely. Where are you? There you go. You have detoxifier lungs and architect legs. Is there any parts missing? Let me know. Because again, they've been scattered all over the map, and I've been slowly trying to gather them all and put them back in over here with us. But you have lungs and legs. Thank you for the Void Sight Serum. Alright, so 2 Architect arms for Ash. Like those for pickup. We do have 86 hairs coming in, and then after that we'll definitely get you your operation, because we're going to need you. Void Sight Serum. What does this do? A capsule of oily black fluid that squirms endlessly inside the glass. When injected into the eye, it suppresses the inhibitory neurons that keep perception focused on the real world, thus lifting dark psychic phenomena into conscious perception. This increases the amount of knowledge gained when studying unnatural entities, as well as psychic sensitivity, but also impacts your mood. Imagine. The effect is temporary and does not stack. You heard drugs? You know what? Yeah. Alright, I respect this scoff. Wear an anabolic spine. When hard drugs are required. Thank you for the go juice. Xeris needs go juice, because Xeris is a hussar. Hussar! I don't know how to pronounce it. There go the hares! Shit. A pack of man-hunting hares have entered the area, driven insane by the disease known as scaria. They will roam the region, hunting for humanoid flesh. They won't attack doors unless they see someone go through the door. Hide inside and you'll be safe. They also won't attack powered-off turrets, so turn your turrets off to save them. The hares will leave the area in 1 or 2 days. You can hide and wait them out, or fight them. These are the hares that killed the scouting party of the knight Justina Kusni of the Empire of Eros. It's pronounced Hussar. Thank you. It's just like live. Oh no, they're on this side. That's a lot of. That's a lot of hairs. Okay. Cool. I don't have to worry about them. Wait, they can't get through doors, so as long as nobody goes through this door, we're okay, right? You can call them ingrown. Yeah, we could. I want to lock that door. Yeah, how do I lock doors? How do I? I mean, they're eating one of our ghouls. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Toggle allow. Oh, that is a sound. Hold open. No saves. Look at that sound's coming through, and Chris is just sleeping away. Not a trouble in the world. What are the odds that someone's gonna open that door like a dumbass? It's sounding kind of ornery a little bit. All right, Xeno's just bonded with the sword. Thankfully, Toxifier Kidneys Ash. We'll flag those for pickup as well. Luciferium. Thank you, thank you. What was it the Fist Snake needed? Psychite. Alright, so I need Psychite. I mean, needless to say, I'm not gonna provoke the the void with the fucking that nonsense there. Let me telepathically connect to your in-game version to tell them to go open the door. No. We only want that. Wait, why is Darksmack in here with... You know what? I don't know why Darksmack put a bed in there next to Cubs, but you know what? That's fine. Where is Darksmack's character? Are they a couple? Because if so, I'll just rebuild them a bed. No, so you're getting into a fist fight though. See, acquaintance, friends, fiance is I don't know who that is, but they're dead. Ex-lover was Rosa. Oof. Alright. Wow, not provoking something. I expected better. Well, that's your first mistake. Expecting literally better from me. Because I could have told you that one. Alright, let's add some of these. Right, so we're building the walls here. Let's rebuild our walls. And hope that nobody opens that door. Alright, what is this? Invisibility for Dawn. Oh, I could just take that. Let's see. You're not a side caster, so you don't have you need a side link. Transfer parts with the following contents have arrived: the medicine and the uranium. Hell yeah. Let's see. Your Twitch viewers sent an animal metamorphosis. No! What the fuck is so? No, chat. How could you look at all those fucking boom rats? Chat. I want to see a raid happen from the same side. Chat. How could you? You didn't do that. Was that Cowie?
I made the bowl, but that goes it.
Cowie being mischievous with that option. Is intended consequence. I mean, you know, that's fine. No, what's that? That's what it does. Yeah, it changes all the animals on the map. Every single animal on the map into something random. You could get boomalopes. You could get giant fucking mega spiders. I missed the feral buns. The feral buns were a riot. Okay, you know what? Go out into the world, you jackasses. How do I undo this? I'm gonna here we go. Clear allowed area. How do I make a path that is just for animals for them to go from here through to there? Because I don't think they'll go through here because it's not allowed. Pretty sure it bugs it and removes. Yeah, it doesn't move. That's why I got my rewards because of that. Chat, I'm going to give you one chance. What do you mean? No, it's still man. No. The manhunting goes away as soon as they change from whatever they were originally. Gone. You know, forces. I'll need to meet any questions you have, Ali. Ask away. I will answer them all as best as I can. Alright, will they come through? Here's the thing, I don't want them to starve there. I want them to get the fuck out. You think you helped? I believe in you, Ali. I believe the you that wants peg legs for Varsity's characters. Alright, Chris is gonna... Oh, why am I lagging? Never mind, lag's over. No, you didn't blow up that side. There were boomerats and boomalopes. Son of a bitch, everything's on fire. This looks like... No, look at the toxic fumes coming out of here. No, that was Beta saying he's gonna give chat one chance. That was 100% Beta. I thought killing them would help. Kinda did. However, there are now toxic fumes in here because I think there's some toxalopes in there too. But Solu, what's a toxalope? Imagine a boomalope, an animal that blows up on death, but toxic. Chat with 95% for it? I respect it. I believe silver as a... They're tox, right? No, they're based on... They just have a mask on. I believe Fisted Snake can handle this because Fisted Snake is a waster, right? Wasters are aggressive, immune to toxic pollution, almost impervious to disease, and can ingest as much psychite and wake-up drugs as they wish with no ill effects. Alright, so... Fisty, you're up, dude. This is... I gotta get some of these... I like how even Antonio the Ghoul won't go in. He's like, damn, fuck that. Antonio's like, damn, that's fucked up. Medic, please no. Medic? Well, how bad can it be? I swear to God, chat, if my people walk out of this and they are... If they get the old Toxalope lung... How's her health? She's fine. No toxic buildup initial. Son of a bitch. What do you mean things are still exploding in there? Alright, all of you get out, please. Please. It's fine. I can handle this. I need one of those thingies. What are they called? Popper. I need some poppers. Anybody got some poppers? Two Architect eyes, two Architect arms, bionic heart, bionic spine, two detoxifier. Let's add that right now because I'm going to forget, Ashley. Let's do it right now. Alright, let's see. Two Architect eyes, left eye, right eye. Two Architect arms, left arm, right arm. Get the poppers? Yeah. It's like he doesn't read what you say. I read it. It's just I didn't have any poppers unless they were delivered right now by Ray, and I didn't see it because I'm going through the surgeries. Torkotic arms, bionic heart. What else do we have here? Bionic spine, of course. 2 detoxifier kidneys. It was the right kidney and the left kidney. Streamer can't read. I mean, it's true. Solo doesn't read. I try to. I can only do so much though. Every animal, your Twitch viewers, every animal on the map has suddenly died to a bionic plague. You'll find they left behind some surprises. Sure did. Thank you, Ray, for the fire foam poppers. Here's the thing. I can't place him there because this is out of bounds. This is the line. Here, yes. Over here, go fuck yourself, Solu. Ah, I forgot about that. You know what? We're just we're just gonna let it be. This door is forbidden. If I don't look at it, it's not happening. That's just how that works. Thank you to me and Ray for those fire foam poppers. Mine are fucking Narnia, and Ray's were nearby, so thank you. I'm glad it's somewhere nearby. Okay, last time we did detoxifier lungs as well. They're very good. They do keep you from being poisoned and all that. Thank you for the fire foam packs. That's actually really smart. These are like backpacks, right? You just put them on your back and you can just go in there and pop them. Hola Rosa, good evening. You're alive. I'm glad to see that you're alive. I see. I'm always short of components, so that must be nice. Look, listen, components are very important. You're not wrong. But the body fuel will eventually run out. Yeah, so we can actually let it burn out because we have the way we have it set up. All right, we're taking care of our waste. We're being responsible. We're mining our things. Wolfie, it's time. It's time to provoke. Do I want to provoke the void? Yeah, Shamblers can't get through, right? Yeah, look, listen, the toxic waste is already going away. By fire, be purged. I need more spots for leather. Jesus. Don't the very big shelves hold leathers and stuff? Like these can do it to see. A shelf for storing miscellaneous items, from artillery shells to artwork, from bionic arms to bricks, from chairs to corpses. It doesn't ask questions, it just stores things. Items stored in this will not deteriorate even if outside. Let's add a couple of these here to each area. What's that? What's that? No, that's not a good sound. What is actually sizzling out here? Sizzling, knock the void, the void. Let's go, Wolfie. I had a big nap and it was summer temps here today. Was it a good nap though? Was it nice and warm and snug? All right, Wolfie, your time is now. Provoke the void. Who will come with, you know what, Adley, your first time here. Let's go. Let's get you in there to provoking the void. Varsity as a sacrifice in case you need somebody to shove down so you can get away from the void. As one does. What was that? Oh, she's singing to herself. Schnooby. Whomstells. Max. Alright. We're going to provoke the void. Surely nothing bad will come of this. Can I go? You know what, Don? For the next one, I'll have you come along for sure. Right, you can't use that. Alright, so the fires are handling that. There's a little robot over here hanging out. I suppose we can just allow this now, right? And let the little robot come back from its sojourn over to the other side. Alright, that's a lot of sandstone. Alright, Wolfie has begun provoking the void. It'll go well. Geometry with inspired surgery. Very nice. Thanks to the high mood, geometry has experienced an inspiration. The next time they perform a surgery, their chance of success will be doubled. A small minimum chance of failure still applies. That'll last for 8 days. Dark Smack is having a tantrum because he's in serious pain. Somebody get... Where's Dark Smack? Somebody get Dark Smack a joint. That'll... Well, not anymore. Why are you in serious pain? Oh, because you got your ass beat. Please be something kind. Please be something kind. Please. I don't want to fight the meat, the flesh beasts, the flesh walls. I need everybody for the flesh walls. I don't think we're prepared for it yet. 1 golden cube. Thankfully, we can't get it yet. We're still on basic mode, so we haven't gotten to the point where we can get the cube. Nice. Void provocation complete. Wolfie has finished performing the void provocation ritual, sending out a psychic pulse that will attract entities. Prepare for what comes next. Big fan of the cube. Big fan of the cube. Destroyer of colonies, the cube. Alright, Architect arms. Can we please haul those arms, please? Beta, did you get all your shit? You sent me a lot of things, but Beta the pawn didn't want to do any of it. I forced you to do some of them. But I don't see your stuff anywhere, so I think you got those. Who would do that? It was me. To be fair, it was more than just you. You were like one of the first ones, but after that there were others that people sent me like multiple golden cubes, which is why the golden cube cost is now severely high because of that. I think I got you all your things. Oh, what are these? That's a lot of gold right there. Oh, look at all the dead muffalos. These muffalos didn't hurt anybody, but Beta killed them all the same. Thank you for the cube, Sander. Appreciate that. Thank you for the good colonist, Narshe. Welcome aboard. Shiro has become overwhelmed with horrible visions, rambling about things that only they can see. They will snap out of it in a few hours. Having because the poor mood because the sunlight says, oh, Shiro just got to change your schedule. I got the good music. Let's go. Not what I wanted to do. Fucking not shamblers again. Okay, well. No, we're getting to the good song. We got cut off by the fucking... Okay, how many shamblers we got? How many shamblers we got, chat? 61? A group of 61 shambling, rotting corpses is approaching. Some inhuman force has reanimated these lifeless bodies and set them to murder. They will now wander through the area. If they see a human, they will attack. If not, they will leave in a few days. You can capture one. You can study it for anomaly knowledge. Be careful. The group contains a shambler gore hulk. That's Asm right there. That's an anti-grain warhead. Oh shit, everybody's up here. Run, bitches. What are you doing here? What are you... Run. Party time. It's about to be a party. Alright, Tinek, I need you to run, homie. This might be the quickest raid ever. I sent you me, best colonist NA. Let's see. Oh, they're not moving yet. They haven't seen everybody. We have a lot of our melees here. We don't really have anybody. Hey Shnubi, you want to fire that Doomsday rocket device from over there? Shnubi, do the thing. Fucking Christ. That's like that's like Howie's Nerf gun whenever the batteries are dying. It goes bloop. She shot the Doomsday rocket device about 5 feet as him instead of all the way down here where it was supposed to go. She shot it right there. 5 fucking feet. Now get their attention? Oh, holy! Well, that's how you start a weekend right there. Got the job done? Got the job done. The music is sadly just explosive boobs, apparently. As you were, colonists, there's nothing to see here. I got some bioferrite out of it. That's nice. Randy Random out there is writing right on like, what the fuck, man? Hey, it's Franco! Franco's been dead for less than a day. He's missing 30% of his body parts, though. Poor Franco. Wait, they're an acquaintance to Wolfie and Cowie. Shouldn't slander averted this time. This time. Alright, well, cool. That did unfortunately eat up a lot of my IED. Here's the problem with IED anti-grain warheads. They tend to explode everything around them. Narshay, let's look at your character. Your character is, you like to jog, you're a night owl, and you're a quick sleeper. You grew up as a tribe child, and now you're a treehouse builder. You'll be good at melee, you'll be very good with plants, you'll be very good with animals. Welcome aboard, Devin Narshay Cobbler. They call Narshay the Cobbler. What do we have here? So this sword. Why is this sword called Sharpie? Hunger Pangs. No, thank you. This is called Valerie. Psychic Quiet. Psychic Quiet might actually be nice. Free Wielder. Free Wielder is pretty bleh. Painless. There you go, Narshay. You will not feel pain. Enjoy your new sword, Justice Bender. To be fair, the fires were so hot from Cowie's oopsie that it burned everything else. You know, it worked out. Why am I not good with guns? Not NA? No. It's okay, you're going old school. You're going old school with the... Man, look, this area sure did have stuff in it. Okay, well, the flip side to that is I now have to wait an in-game week, I believe, before I can actually get more Provoke the Void again. That wasn't a new one, I think, so... Wait, so who has... Alright, Ashley's had surgery from geometry, so that's a good thing. That's what we want, right? Let's see, your discovery of the Shambler Gore Hulk has yielded new insights. You can now research the following anomaly project. Bliss Lobotomy. Yay, lobotomies for everybody. Your discovery of the Shambler Low has yielded new insights. You can now research the following anomaly projects. Draw Shamblers. What if I want to paint them instead of draw them? You now have sufficient knowledge of void-related phenomena to attune the void monolith and further open its psychic conduit. This will draw the attention of more dangerous anomalous entities. But what if... Shit, tomato. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we didn't have Shamblers. We've seen Shamblers. We got Shamblers and Gorhooks. We got 2 out of that. It's actually really good. So I'm guessing that the next provocation will give us the Grey Paw. Which means we have to remove every single corpse from the map. Progress, baby. We're doing it. Okay, I mean, alright, so Duke just took a shower. Ashley's... Who needs to come get this gun? Boop-doopy doop boop indeed, Cowie. What? It's your own phone scared you? Mimi. The phone, Cloud of Darkness? Kinda. Kinda like the Cloud of Darkness. Who needs guns? Silver has a thingy. Rosa's still a pacifist. Corey is there. So things that we need to do for our colony in general, anomaly aside, we need to be able to make our own medicine. Medicine's important. And then we also need to be able to, what's it called? Start smelting our metal down, because we have way too much metal that's of no use to us. So we gotta start doing that. I believe that's just gonna be production. Workstation for assembling machinery like guns and ammunition or breaking down dead mechanoids. That might be good, but I think we need a smithy for now. Workstation for smithing non-mechanical weapons and tools. Yeah, I think we need that to break down a lot of the metal that we have. Workbench equipped with advanced tools for producing technological marvels from simpler materials. Interesting. Might need one of those, a fabrication bench at some point, but that requires some advanced components. Alright, we've got a surgery going on, which means Rosa is operating on Ashley now. Norshay's got a gun. Nami's got a space gun. What do you mean? Oh no! Oh no! Surgery failed on Ashley. Rosalera has failed in a ridiculous way while operating on Koyanagi. Oh wait, what? That was they're trying to. They were trying to install an Architect arm, and somehow Rosa cracked Ashley's eyeball, just the left eye, cracked nose, cracked jaw on both sides, cut the right ear, scratched the torso, scratched the right arm, cracked your left leg twice, scratched your right leg. It's okay though, you only have 179% bleeding. That's fine. That's okay. Surgery, but I am a repo knife. A repo knife wife? Yeah. Let's go train her No, Rosa, your medical's very high. Your skill is at 20. You couldn't possibly get any better. That's just the RNG aspect of it. There's always a very small chance of failure. Thank you for the 2 Architect eyeballs, Rosa. We'll put those eyeballs in your character. That way your surgeries are successful. Accurate, but also... No, look, this is okay. We need to make sure Ashley doesn't die. Where is Gio? Gio's asleep. Alright, Rosa, you're going to tend to Ashley. You're going to make sure that they're A-okay, that they're fine. We don't know who could have possibly done that. Wow, it sure is Sure is weird how that happened out of nowhere. Just slicey slice. Oof. We only had a max skill doctor. We actually have like 3. We have a few. That's fine. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get those in there. See, you're tending to Ashley perfectly okay. Major break risk. Who? Fist of Snake. Right, Snake needs Psychite. I didn't get him Psychite. We got all the hard drugs, but not the one that they need specifically. Psychite. We'll give him the drugs. Fist of Snake, they do have a dependency on stuff like that, so. I'm on coffee break right now. I'll be back on the clock. Never. On the clock, gross. Where are my drugs game? Please give unto me the drugs. How's our forest of meat trees, by the way? Oh, they're doing pretty well. Yeah, they're growing. They're eating Franco now, though. So what's the new mount? Right, that is from 2,000 A ranks, 1,000 S ranks from Dawn Trail. It's the big Dawn Trail hunt mount. It's this dude hunted way too much in the last 8 months. It's that mount. I like it though. I like the colors on it. I like the color scheme. I'm a nerd. Wow. What do you mean a flesh piece attack? Several sinkholes have started appearing. The sounds of writhing flesh and cracking bones can be heard from below. This is just a random ass unprovoked attack? It is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ. There's 6 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Not the meat holes. Well, these are the smaller meat holes. We can actually just fill these in. But these dudes are gonna blow up into more meat monsters. Some people have it month 1. Yes, they did. Don. They went mega hard though on every data center. I got me like 830 S ranks if you did. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with this next time because we're gonna stop their stream. That's normally where we end our streams anyway. So thanks for hanging out, friends. I appreciate your company as always. I won't be live tomorrow because that's my one day off for the week, but you know who will be? Cowie333 doing some more Xenoblade, the one that just came out. Will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Go check out Cowie. I'll be back myself on Sunday with some Final Fantasy 14. Probably we're going back and doubling down on Suzaku. I'm gonna be switching classes to something that's more that's better for that fight. And then I don't know, maybe we'll go back into what's his face, giant red demon guy, because I think some people still need mounts from that. So maybe we'll go back there and do that and some maps. So hopefully you'll come and hang out with us. That'll be on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. If you enjoyed yourselves today here on with the Rim World, we do this every Friday, and hopefully you'll come and join us so you can see whether we survive the Fleshening. I need to work on that name. I mean, maybe the Fleshening? Who's live? I could bet. I do like to spread it around a little bit, so I don't think we rated them this week. So we can say to Jill, she's playing the first Berserker. I haven't rated her in like 2 weeks. Jill's a good time, very skilled, very fun, very entertaining. Go say hi to Jill, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. No, we'll see you back here on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and at Cowie's tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night. Oh, YouTube.